If you guys are struggling Cursed City and specifically Soulcross S21, I'm going to show you guys how I beat it and hopefully help you guys beat it too. And today, we're going to help you hopefully beat S20. This stage can be quite difficult. I did it live on stream the other day, so we're going to actually do a little VOD review with PJ. So this definitely was not a perfect run by any means. So we're going to kind of walk you guys through and how I beat it and what I would have done differently or what I would have changed to make it maybe even better, more consistent, and faster. Hey! Stop right there, click in the description right now for you to get a free legendary Karato Fox Hunter along with 4 free amazing epic champions as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1. Log out of Player and Play on PC and uninstall. If you have never had Raid installed on your mobile phone before, the link will work there too. Step 2. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your champion. Here we go. Karato Fox Hunter will be there waiting for you in the inbox. This is an amazing start to your account and you do not want to miss it. So make sure you click the link in the description, follow the steps, and don't forget, tell a friend. So I can show you guys the builds at the end, but I have RTAC in a stun nuking set. We got pretty lucky. We got 1 stun off the rip, which is pretty nice. I guess that's actually not that lucky. Ideally, you'd want more. But we got at least 1, which is good. We killed the Tagoar. This wave isn't too bad. I did have to reset it a few times. The Panda, I think I went for next. Rhonda is really nice with the A1, just ally attacking off of anyone else's attacks, which definitely adds up the damage. Killing off Panda right there, that was really nice. So these runs in Cursed City definitely gonna have some RNG aspect to it. Don't be discouraged if you don't beat it the first time or the 5th time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of retries, especially some of the ones in Soulcross. It's very RNG heavy. We're getting a lot of luck, like I said, with Rhonda's A1. So here we're gonna slow it down a little bit. This wave is pretty difficult. You got a couple of cleansers. Graziers are really annoying because they have unkillable. They also heal everyone else up if you hit them. So I realized pretty early ally attacks are not really good early on because they're just going to heal everyone up. So try to avoid doing AoEs early. The AoEs are not good because of his healing. So you want to avoid that. I decided to kill one of the Grouchers with Rhonda's A2. You're going to see here in a second. Because she puts up ignore passive, you can kind of block or go around his passive and take one out early on. You could try to kill one of the cleansers maybe. Tagoar is really annoying. Tagoar is also really annoying. This whole wave is really annoying. But I decided to take out one of the Grouchers early. So we're gonna see here. We have to AoE. He only has AoEs. We got kind of lucky. Pause it here. We got a stun on one of the cleansers, which helps out a lot. Again, a lot of this can be RNG. So yeah, A3. We get 1 stun, and then we A2 with him. He's in bolster, so nothing crazy. No stuns or anything like that. Here we A2. We're thinking we'd pick, doesn't really matter which one, we pick that one. I think with, okay, so here's pretty important. I realized he has a steal, turn meter steal. Early when I was running it, I didn't have him with enough accuracy to actually land it or have it not get resisted. It was getting resisted. So I decided to give him a little bit more accuracy to help with the turn meter. So we're gonna actually, I think, steal this champion's turn meter, which is gonna reset. He's gonna be stunned longer and then give me a boost to go around and take another turn quickly. Okay, so here we go. We A3'd, and you can see right here, we're pretty much already back to taking another turn. He's still stunned, reset his turn meter. We're pretty much taking almost an extra turn pretty much. Not quite, but pretty close. So Kaylin, we're kind of decide who to attack. We only have an A1. Yeah, right here. We got cleanse. These champions are really annoying. I think there's 3 cleansers. He cleanses. I think he cleanses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 3 cleansers. So unless you get really lucky with the stuns, most likely they're gonna remove the debuffs. We get provoked. This is where it kind of starts to going downhill for most people. Once they get increased defense and the increased res up, it's really hard to land debuffs, and they just become really tanky and just kill you. It's hard to get debuffs, hard to deal damage because of how tanky they're getting healing from the Grazer again. So usually it goes downhill from here, but luckily we were able to pull it out. Get a lucky A1 join in with Rhonda. Again, another lucky A1 with Rhonda. Get another cleanse. Here we go. He gets the ally protection, which again is not good, not looking ideal. Run is going downhill, but we managed to prevail luckily. Grazer hits. Right here, that was really big with RTAC. He got 2 stuns off. Stun send RTAC was really clutch. Helps out a lot. So we're able to cleanse, or we're able to stun them. They didn't cleanse. Sadly, we lost Rohawk. There, maybe I should have, let's see here. Dude, let's see how much healing he gets. Maybe it would have been better to A1 instead of A3ing here. Does he heal much? We'll see. Actually, no, he didn't really do any healing, so it's fine. We procced the unkillable. Stun again, that was really clutch. Another clutch stun from our attack. The unkillable is really annoying, but we kind of negated it. That was very clutch. Shadow our attack again. That makes us, we can just kill him pretty easily. He's on like 1 HP. So they both have ally protection, so we A2 into the non-ally protected, try to get some damage. It is weak affinity, sadly, and we kind of weak it, don't do much damage. A1. Kalen kind of surprised me. He did decent. So we're pretty much not in any danger of them doing much damage. It's more of me doing enough damage to kill them. But we got the 2 big damage dealers out the way, which is really nice. Okay, so we got another 2 lucky stuns. Again, there's gonna be a lot of RNG into these runs. It's not perfect strategy. You're gonna have to retry it multiple times, but I could try to give you some helpful tips and tricks. Ronda again, Ronda is really clutch, just joining in back to back, just taking them out. So soon we're going to start wanting to save the moves so you can get ready for the last wave. Very important in these kinds of stages is making sure you have your moveset prepped for the wave coming up. You don't want to waste everything. So we should be just A1ing here. Yeah, just A1s, slowly killing them, resetting our abilities. Group tuck makes it a little bit longer, but it's not the worst. Just get back around. Stun again, our attack, stun set our attack. Really clutch. I can show you guys the builds after. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so now we get to this wave. Ideally, we have Grohawk. That would have made it a lot easier. Maybe next time we build him with a little bit more HP and defense so he survives. But luckily, we were able to still beat this. RP Grohawk. This wave is quite annoying. You can see we have double Rotos, Siphi, Necrit, UDK. So this I would say is kind of a misplay. A little bit. So ideally I should have clicked the Siphi because Ronda A1, not knowing that she was gonna A1, I kind of clicked the Necrit. But I think hindsight I should have clicked the Siphi so she would have hit into the Siphi instead. But here I clicked the Necrit so she ally attacks into the Necrit. Because here in a second I come up just short of killing the Siphi. It ends up not really hurting me, but right here I think if I would have hit the Siphi this would have killed her, but it doesn't because I don't have enough initial damage. It would have been close if I, with the Necrit damage, I'm not sure, but it would have been a lot closer if I would have ally attacked into her to begin with instead of the Necrit. So I think that was a little bit of a misplay. It ended up not hurting me that bad. She kills herself because of the HP burn, but looking back, I think I should have hit the Siphi there. So we're in A3, pretty good damage. Don't kill the Siphi, sadly. Again, if we would have ally attacked to that, definitely would have killed the Siphi, which would have been nice. Rotos be doing Rotos things. Sadly kills Kalen. Now it's a 3v4. Necrit and Rotos are pretty low, so is UDK. Kind of thinking what to do. Here we want to try to pop the burns, get decreased attack out, which we do on the Rotos on the left, which is really nice. Decreased attack definitely makes him do a lot less damage. No stun, sadly, that would have been clutch. Here I think I should have A3'd. I was scared of the fear, but it's only a fear, it's not a true fear. You guys don't know the difference between true fear and fear. True fear, if it procs, you lose the ability, like it counts as a turn. Where fear, if it procs and you use the ability, it doesn't actually count as using the ability. So I could have A3'd here and it would have procced, and I would have still had it next go around the A3. So I think I was kind of scared of that, but looking back, I think would have been fine. But I decided to A1 here. I also have the decreased attack, which might have played a factor. Maybe I didn't want to A3 with the decreased attack, but we sadly just get it back up again, I think. Or no, he doesn't land it. But yeah, the decreased attack kind of deterred me a little bit as well. I didn't use the A3 because of decreased attack. Might have been a misplay, but ends up being okay. Here we A2, no stun sadly, but it doesn't really matter. We A3, or we A2 into the Rotos here. Maybe it would have been better to A3 into the UDK, just would have killed him. But I wanted to get some damage into the Rotos, and her A2 does a lot of damage because it's a multi-hitter. So I decided to take the chance. We sadly end up losing Ronda here at the very end, but she does her job. She doesn't fear there. That was kind of lucky. If she would have feared here, I still think I would have been fine. I think Artak and Lord Chamfer would have been able to get the job done, but it would have been a lot closer. Luckily, she doesn't fear. We kill Rotos, and then that's pretty much a GG. UDK, I was like, is he going to out-heal me? But nah, he's not going to out-heal me. And a few more moves, and we get the job done just like that. 6 minutes, 13 seconds to 118 turns. You guys can see the damage here. The Ronda with 1,500,000 damage. Grohawk really kind of unimpressive with 162 million. He did die early, so kind of hard to judge. He does have masteries, no books on our Grohawk. He does have Helm Smasher. Kalen actually kind of surprised me. Not bad. No masteries, books but no masteries. So I think if I would have gotten masteries on him, would have been a little bit smoother as well. He kind of impressed me. Artak and Stun Set actually impressed me. He has decent multipliers. But yeah, Ronda is definitely MVP here, no doubt. So let me show you guys guys the builds real quick. This is the team. So these are the builds. This is one of the really nice things about presets as well, is you can just save the presets, so next time this room comes around I can instantly put this gear on them and not have to worry about, oh, what did I have on them, and go through and try to find it and put on them individually. So nice. Presets is one of the best things they added. But this is what I went with. Stun nuking gear, pretty quick, 274, almost 300 crit damage, enough accuracy to land, and kind of tanky. Again, these are not early game or mid game builds by any means. I do not have area bonus, or very much of the area bonus for Curse City. I have a little bit of speed and a little bit of ignore defense. So if you guys do think these builds and the stats are a little high, you guys can kind of counterbalance that by doing live arena and getting the ignore defense up. I've been kind of slacking on live arena, so I haven't been getting my Curse City medals or putting medals into the Curse City area bonuses. But if you have 20% ignore defense, this will definitely help with the damage a lot. Big boost in damage. So make sure you guys are doing that if you guys need help. Luckily, I have good enough gear to where I don't really need it, but if I want to make my life easier, I should do that as well. But this is the Artak build, Sunset Nuke. This is the Rhonda build. We actually gave her a little bit better gear, pretty much just faster. Similar stats, but just quicker. Yeah, very similar, but just a lot faster. She also had the relic. She had a relic on her. I had to give her the Cat's Gaze to help do a little bit more damage. I took it off of her, but that is one thing, so that her stats would have been a little bit higher, a little bit more crit damage, maybe I think 21 more crit damage, and then the ignore defense on the Cat's Gaze as well helps a lot. This is the Grohawk build we went with. Again, kind of not fair to Grohawk because he did die early. It would be nice to see the total damage if he would have made it to the last round. Kind of squishy, so maybe next time we could build him a little bit tankier. But we got the 400 accuracy, so we could do 2-meter seal, which is really nice. This is the Lord Chamfer. We had him in a bolster with accuracy res, pretty quick, pretty tanky. Kind of low on the defense, but pretty good HP. Res, axe, speed. Bolster really helps a lot in these rooms. And this is the last build. Again, Merciless is also really nice for these rooms to try to get the extra cooldowns. The decreased cooldowns of your abilities, get around faster, really helps. Also, the 35% ignore defense versus a 30 does not hurt either. Pretty good damage set, attack, crit damage. On his A2, he has a turn meter, like a 50% turn meter, either steal or decrease. I think it might just be a decrease. Decrease, yeah. But if you do need a little bit more control and help with control, give him a little bit more accuracy, and this could help you out with adding the decrease speed and decrease with the turn meter decrease as well. So keep that in mind. I did have a Maleficent Talon on Grohawk as well. Let me mention that. Just more crit damage, a little bit HP, chance of doing a little bit more damage. Masteries, I went with Helm Smasher, no books. He's booked, no masteries, no books. Rhonda's booked and mastered. I use her a lot. And then Artak is in his masteries for solo or like doing Ice Golem, and he's also booked. And his Artak does have the Golden Elixir Relic, where when his HP drops below 50%, he instantly heals 10%. So it just gives him a little bit more tankiness, helps survive a little bit. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you guys were able to beat this room, if this was a struggle for you guys, if you guys were able to clear it really easily. I definitely had to restart a few times and change up the strategy a little bit. If you guys need other recommendations for teams, here are some that my claymates use. Probably even, I'm gonna say that my team's free to play, but like we got mythicals. But if you have them, definitely worth using. But yeah, no mythicals for me. Had to get down and dirty with the epics, but nothing wrong with that. It's kind of why I like Curse City. Makes you use achievements that you would never have used before. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.